To build anything that truly lasts, it takes time.
There's a bigger breaking news coming in. Following the AAIB report, now we've seen the DGCA ordering airlines with Boeing aircraft to carry out inspection of the locking mechanism of the fuel control switches. DGCA has ordered the inspection as per the FAA advisory of 2018, and airlines have been told to comply by the 21st of July. We have Arunil and Hina joining us. Arunil, this is a big development coming in because this is, in line with what we are seeing. Global airlines such as Etihad and others have already started ordering. No one wants to take a chance when it comes to the fuel locking switches. It's not been proved, but it is a theory that could possibly have caused the kind of crash that we've seen in Ahmedabad. Clearly, no one wants to take any chances, least of all the DGCA.
Well, certainly, yes. It was in 2018, Madhav, when the FAA had directed Boeing as well as all the airline companies operating Boeing airlines to check their fuel switch locking mechanisms. That time it was not mandatory, and that is why Air India had not initiated the inspection of this ill-fated aircraft which suffered crash in Ahmedabad. Post the crash in Ahmedabad, now DGCA, the main regulatory body of aviation in India, has directed all the aircraft which have Boeings with them to basically do a thorough inspection of their fuel switch locking mechanisms.
Hina is also joining us on the broadcast. Hina, DGCA waking up about 48 hours after the AAIB report came in. Remember, we've seen other airlines already take action, and now it's the aviation regulator who's in fact asked for the inspection of the fuel switch mechanism, and that will have to be completed within 3 days. Within a week, I beg your pardon.
Well, that's right. 21st July is the deadline that has been given to the airlines to complete this particular inspection. Now, it is very, very important, Madhav. Why now? Why is DGCA issuing this advisory now when FAA's advisory had come way back in 2018? That's one big question that needs to be answered, because if you look at the preliminary report of the Ahmedabad plane crash, it does make a mention of this particular advisory, and there is a direct connection between the cause of the crash and what this advisory is talking about. At that time, clearly, it was not mandatory. It was just an advisory. Why was it not implemented at that point in time? Why was it not made mandatory? Now, those are the kind of questions that will be asked right now. But nevertheless, now it seems lessons have been learned, maybe a bit too late, but now at least the DGCA, the regulator in the country of the aviation sector, has asked airlines to conduct the inspection of the locking mechanism of engine switch, fuel switch that
Absolutely.
we have.
Let me get in a quick word from Captain Amit Singh. Hina, he's joining us on the broadcast. Captain Amit Singh, your response to this action of the DGCA coming about 48 hours later, or a little over 48 hours later, in fact, after the AAIB report was put out.
After the AAIB report had identified an issue, though it is non-mandatory, advisory in nature, and as per the Special Air Emergency Commission bulletin, it is not an unsafe condition. But having said that, if an accident has happened, then you have to rule out certain things. So to rule out, you have to carry out certain preventive maintenance to ensure that this is not the cause or related to the cause. So other airlines have initiated. Based on other airlines, DGCA has followed suit. It is not their own initiation that they have said that precautionary measures have to be taken. And it is, as per the circular, purely based on the other airlines' initiation that they have done. So I don't know if the intent is correct or not, if there are any more circulars like this. So that needs to be looked into.
All right, absolutely. In fact, Captain Amit Singh, we have seen Etihad, Singapore Airlines initiate these checks, and now the DGCA ordering similar checks as far as Indian aircraft manufactured by Boeing are concerned. Thanks so much for joining us. That's a big story. We're going to continue to track that development later today as well. But for the moment, slipping into a very quick break.